Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We have another beautiful, sunshiny day here. Beautiful people walking down Michigan Avenue. We got pigeons. We got 63 degrees. Not too bad. It probably feels a little cool in the shade, but it feels really good in the sun. So we'll try to get into the sun there. Hey, John James. How you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let's go over to the Riverwalk. It's been a few days since we went over there, since I worked from home on Friday. Oh, there goes the pigeons there. There, we'll cross the street right here by the carbide and carbon building there. There, we'll get a better view right here. Street pole is in the way there. Citizen M, look at that underneath there. Hey, Chris, Sharon, Joe Ellen. Yeah, Krista, everybody else there. Krista, thanks for tuning in there. Yeah. So here, hey, they're honking. I guess I'm taking too long to cross the street. Get that live streamer. Look at these plants here. I like the front of the Pendry here. This nice hotel in the Carbide and Carbon building. It used to be the Hard Rock, of course, and of course it changed its name a few times. It was the St. Jane, and then now it's the Pendry there. But what's constant? Constant change. Nothing lasts. Man, that hurricane looks really scary in the Gulf there. I'm really worried about everybody, not just people I know that live in Florida, relatives and friends and people that tune in here. I'm worried about a lot of impacts there. It's like a worst case scenario if it hits the low-lying Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg, Clearwater area and the whole, you know, think about Sarasota, Naples, the whole western shore of Florida, and then it might jump all the way to Orlando and pop back out in the Atlantic. And since Florida's so narrow, well, relatively narrow, it might still be a hurricane on the Atlantic side. I mean, it's freaky what's going on here. So we'll see. What it's rare that a hurricane in my memory comes from that direction. You know, hurricanes have hit the western coast of the Panhandle or the peninsula of Florida before. But usually they come from the south and kind of. This one's it's going the opposite direction that most hurricanes go. So let's see what happens with this. Hey, East Lansing there, Chris and Krista, and let's get the camera straight here. There we got so we'll head up to the Riverwalk here. We'll enjoy the beautiful weather we got here. Look at the blue skies. Look how nice it makes the buildings pop here. But yeah, East Lansing there. That's why, you know, positive, negative, everything. I'll take the boring Midwest. I've lived in the Midwest pretty much my entire life, except for brief periods when I was in college. I was in Texas and Cincinnati, and well, Cincinnati's part of the Midwest, of course, but you know what I mean. I'll take the boring Midwest because, yeah, we get tornadoes, just like the Great Plains, and floods, and everywhere gets floods, but Gulf Coast is beautiful. So is the Atlantic coast, but you get hurricanes. California is beautiful, but you get all earthquakes, mudslides, wildfires. There's even wildfires in Florida. I remember being in Florida and there was a wildfire near Disney World there a few years ago. But here, let's look at that. What a violent thing to put in a sculpture there. But hey, we'll go past it. Here, welcome to the Chicago River there. There's the boat going by under the Trump Tower here. We'll go down the stairs here. And look at that view. Yeah, thanks. Hey, thanks for the coffee there. Sharon, how you doing there? Joellen? Great day. Mylene, how you doing there? Yeah, Central Florida. Oh, you're in Central Florida? Mylene, oh, we're worried about you there. Grace, how you doing there? Patty Cakes, Daryl. Blue Island, thanks for tuning in, Daryl. Hey, Diane, Sharon, Taco, how you doing there? Yeah, I missed all the band. Dahmer, how you doing there? Yeah, brilliant part of the day there. Hey, Isaac, how you doing there? Andres, yeah. Hey, we finally caught it. Michael, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in, Michael. And everybody else here. Let's head down to the Riverwalk here. Carrie LO, how you doing there? Yeah, if you're in Central Florida, you know, we're wishing the best. Hopefully this thing will calm down a little bit. This hurricane strengthening over the Gulf Coast there, heading towards Florida. Something's going to happen either way. So we'll be talking about it more as the week progresses here. But we'll move on to other topics here as we head down to the Riverwalk here. And lots of traffic here. People taking pictures. Sabo, Michigan Avenue Bridge there. Marketplace. People jogging. Checking out the map. That's good. Christopher, how you doing here? Hey, we're back at one of our favorite places here, the Riverwalk here. What a beautiful day here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day, and everybody else there. And hey, Shy. Fresh margarita. Yeah, mango. Yeah, you can sit right here by the river there. Isaac, yeah. Robert, going good there. Thanks for tuning in here. Getting back in the groove here. Already heading to the office there. I got a 1:30 meeting, so I'll try to get back to the office by 1 o'clock there. At 12:12 here, Chicago Central Time here. We're under the tall Trump Tower there. There it is. People are sitting here on the nice benches here. We'll go by O'Brien's here. Hey, got a nice fall display here by this tree here. We got some pumpkins and shocks of corn here. They got the fires going. It's a pretty brisk, cool morning. Feels like fall finally, even though we're having a nice week of 70s and 80s. It might get up to the 80s later this week. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, temperature's up. So, yeah. Christopher Dotson is in the house. That's good. Thanks, John James. Yeah, sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I miss it there. Thanks, Christopher and John James, everybody else for tuning in. If I missed anybody else, appreciate you for being in the live here. There's the lickety split there, the water taxi. Yeah, we took a water taxi Wednesday. We took one of the yellow ones, the Wendella ones, caught up with the bridge lift. Supposedly there's another bridge lift on Wednesday. We'll keep you posted about that. You missed the one last Wednesday. Somebody else filmed the bridge lift on Saturday. I saw it on both YouTube and TikTok, and that's great. I'm glad other people are covering these events. It's not just me. J City Walking Girl is still walking around, and Jen You Should Eat was walking last night doing her amazing historical commentary there on the north side. And then you got Nia and Big Glacier Keys there, and this Gemini, there's the water taxi. Big Cohen, there's the Chicago Brew House here. Hey, we got some more pumpkin displays here. Fall Fest. You checked it out there at Lincoln Park Zoo there on Friday. Yeah, playing Stevie Wonder. Yeah, very superstitious. Yeah, very nice there. Oh, Nia was on the nighttime architectural tour on Saturday. That's great, Chris. Thanks for, yeah, isn't that great? We got more live streamers checking out the beautiful lighting of the buildings that you can see from the Riverwalk. Yeah, Nia does a great job. Of course, please don't confuse her with Naya. I know we got a Nia and we got a Naya. Naya's about to have a baby, or maybe she is currently right now, so we'll keep you posted about that. I think she started her maternity leave. I haven't heard any news. We'll wish her well and her family and her husband. And I met her and her husband at Lollapalooza this year. That's when I first met her in person, which is great. And I guess a lot of people are friends with her there too. So we got Naya and we got Nia. But yeah, Nia is a live streamer. And Big Glacier Keys got his new name there. And but his account's blowing up. Darren Monroe's account's blowing up. Darren Monroe's almost back to 100,000. Chris, isn't that amazing that Darren Monroe is back to like 80,000 on his account there, and I wish him the best. He deserves it because he was up to 131 or 135, whatever he was before his first account. Now he's built it all the way back up, and he's got multiple accounts, and that's great. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. We've learned the hard way. That's why I'm on YouTube here right now, and TikTok. Hey, we're heading under the State Street Bridge. There's Marina Towers. Yeah, look, Michael, look for NIA. Yeah, NIA. I guess you know, we can message later if you can't find her handle. I'll try to find her exact address. I always joke she's on TikTok mostly. I think she's on multiple accounts. She's on like all, you know, Big Glacier Keys and Nia. They're on Instagram. They're on YouTube. I think they're on everything, and much more social media savvy than I am, and I could learn from them too. Yeah, I always joke it's impossible to find anything on TikTok, and I learned that the hard way. If you ever lose your account, try to reconnect with all your friends. Good luck. It's I think it's by design. So if they ever want to pull the plug, everybody will be out. We'll all be like decentralized. Hey, how you doing? Hey, thanks for saying hello. That's great. Thanks, good, man. That's awesome. Yeah. See, the people tuning in here recognize my voice here. That's great. Hey, Carrie, there you go. See, good. See, it's yeah, that's what it is. It's hard for me to keep track of everything too. Every day you know, Drew's been our friend Drew there with the unions. He's been posting content. You know, all our friend Scott, you know, has posted the content there in Western North Carolina, all the horrible flooding, destruction, and we're all journalists, you know. If newsworthy event happens, there are people, and if I miss your stuff, let me know about it there. It becomes an endless things of, it's always something to be aware of here. Look at the beautiful sunshine here. Okay, we'll head this way. What time we got? 12:18. Hey Adam, how's it going there? Yeah, the Bears won. That's good. How you doing, Adam? Thanks for coming back. And yeah, that was a good win there for the Bears there. They ran up the score there. The Carolina actually put in their third string quarterback. I know Andy Dalton was filling in there. And but yeah, Wilson looked good. The Bears looked good. They had a good offense. And 3-2. Hey, playing Sean Paul here. Here goes Fort Dearborn. Yeah, I don't know anything about the shooting. I know there's been there's always shootings in Chicago. I don't know if it had anything to do with the sports fans. You know, it just shows you how more guns don't necessarily make us more safe. I got to be careful talking about this. You always bring up controversial subjects, Adam. I know people want to talk about it. I can't. It's hard for me to address the violence in Chicago. We talk about this all the time because the algorithms, if I talk about it the way I want to, I get banned. Not from you, from YouTube and TikTok, because the algorithm crunches everything you say and everything I say, and we know that this is not free speech. This is monetized speech, which, why do you think I'm doing subscriptions on TikTok? I learned the hard way. They're not going to make me independently wealthy out of the creator fund. I know that. What was that? There's some pops right there. But here, let's take a look at the Riverwalk here. Mia, how you doing there? Yeah, thanks. Michael Rodriguez. Yeah, Mia's tuning in there. Carrie, hey, lunch punch there. Adam, why does crime happen anywhere? Can you answer Mike that question? Crime happens in Chicago. Crime happens every state, all 50 states of the union, all 50 cities, Republican areas, Democratic areas. Crime happens. We know that from other tragic events. And when I moved to Chicago, gun laws were much more restrictive. The NRA was successful in loosening a lot of the restrictions. So we're flooded with guns, as we always were, because people would just drive to Indiana and skirt the law anyway. You know, I know even if you do more gun regulation, doesn't mean there's going to be less guns on the street. We talk about this all the time. People like to single out Chicago mainly because we have a very unpopular Democratic mayor. Even in this city, he's not that popular. And I'm amazed that we'll see what happens in the next election. I think it's very... If the election were held right now, I would be really surprised if Mayor Brandon Johnson got reelected, because even a lot of Chicagoans that voted for him are not happy with how he's running the show right now. And so that's why we have elections, and that's why everything runs its course. I know he's pretty good at evading reporters' questions. I think he's campaigning for Kamala Harris in Las Vegas now, which is controversial because he's not answering questions about the teachers union. Teachers union resigned en masse. He was part of the teachers union before he became mayor of Chicago. He was a lobbyist for them, or involved in their political organization, which is very powerful, the Chicago's teachers union. And yeah, we deal with the same things Adam and others brings up. I've been getting the same questions for 2 years being a live streamer. I don't know the answers. I wish I did. I'm a pretty peaceful person. He just had a press conference. Good. Thanks, Sharon. See, I'm not aware of everything. I have a day job. I'm work. So no matter, as soon as I say something, there'll be something in the news that refers to what I say. And thanks for the good information there. And I want the mayor to be successful. It's very controversial for me to say that, because you know, we had Lori Lightfoot before him. She was controversial. We have Mayor Brandon Johnson. I'm sure if Vallis or anybody else, they would be controversial too. And you can pin it on me if you want. Take all your anger out on me. I'm just a messenger here, so trying to live stream walking down the street here. Thanks everybody for tuning in there. Yeah, let's focus on the walk there, Daniel. I agree. Yeah, $1 billion in the hall. Yeah, Chicago's had a pension shortfall ever since I moved to the city. Isn't that amazing? That look at the brown line heading across the Wells Street Bridge there. Yeah, there, Adam. You like transit there? There's some scenes of the city. There's some CTA brown line crossing the Wells Street Bridge merchandise mart that was used in The Fugitive. Hey, I was watching. I just wanted to refresh my memory because I hadn't really seen that movie since I was a kid. Running Scared there. It's a movie that came out in 1986 with Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal, and it was filmed in Chicago. They used the Thompson Center, but they also used, there was the Brewster, that building that was used in Child's Play up there in it's on Pine Grove at Diversey, southern end of Lakeview. It was also, they also used that movie, the interior actually, the interior of the Brewster there for a action scene in Running Scared. So many more filming locations all throughout the city there. Ravenswood, yeah, I remember the Ravenswood. Yeah, still sometimes it's called the Ravenswood line, the brown line. But yeah, well, but yeah, Chicago had a budget shortfall long before I moved here. Controversially, the second Daley, Mayor Richard M. Daley, the son, famously sold off the parking meters and did other controversial things to try to fill the budget shortfall with the pensions, and that money was used like within a year. It's gone. We're still in the hole. And there's news stories about like the fire trucks not being maintained, and then there's fire stations in Inglewood and other areas that don't have fire trucks because of deferred maintenance. So we got all kinds of issues. I'm sure we'll reach a point like New York City reached under the Ford administration where, you know, I'm certain that, you know, if former President Trump is elected, he'll say something like drop dead Chicago, like Ford said. He'll say, I'm not bailing out the cities, just like, and that's probably why Mayor Brandon Johnson's campaigning for Kamala Harris, because that's the only chance we're going to get federal money. Which doesn't mean, you know, the problem solved. It just means all our money's based on debt. And you want to buy some municipal bonds, they'll be tax exempt. But that doesn't mean you're going to get a return on your investment. Oh, hey, welcome to Chicago. Here's the Merchandise Mart, Wells Street here. Look, they're still working on the underneath of, this is the Franklin Street Bridge here. Yeah. Was the Running Scared theme song was the Shine Sweet Freedom by Michael McDonald. Hey, thank you. The music video was a montage from the movie. Thanks, Chris. So yeah, they showcased Chicago. And that's why I wanted to see that end scene where they used the brand new Thompson Center right after it was opened for that end action sequence. People I talked with that they remember they set up those fake action scenes there. It was all like on a relay. And it was funny how they must have used like fake snow, because there's a lot of scenes where they like pumped like fake snow in the trees, but the trees are still green. And maybe there was a snow when they filmed it. I don't know. It looks just fake. Here's a kayaker. Hey, we got a kayaker here coming down. How you doing? That's great. Hey. Yeah, cruising along there. Look how fast, picking up momentum there. There's another train going across here. Look at all these people sitting on the lake chairs here. Yeah. Hey, Sharon, Dahmer, and Chris. Yeah, Ravenswood. Hey, you want some more marshmallows with your cocoa? There you go. Amber, how you doing there? Clickety clack. Yeah, the clickety clack of the train there. Get away. Okay, so Chris, sorry I missed that. That was a while back there. I probably was walking or LaSalle, or it was before we got to Wells. Here goes Chicago's leading lady here. Look how it just turned the corner there. Look how the boat starts going sideways, like it's fishtailing there. Turn the corner there. Chicago leading lady there. Confluence of the north and south branch of Chicago River. Oh, it's a line from the movie. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's good. Hey, so you guys know this movie? Yeah, look at all these people sitting here in the sun. Today's a good day to sit in the sun here, yeah. Yeah, read a book here. They got some tables up there. That's nice. So we'll head up to Lake Street. We'll cross over to the other side there. Here comes the Green Line. So here comes the Green Line coming in on Lake Street. Hey, they're taking a nice photo there. So it's going to be hard to see, so we'll go ahead and head up the stairs here. You'll be able to hear it. Hey. Yeah. There it is right there. Towns in the city. So we'll head up these stairs here. Yeah, beautiful sunshine. It is a beautiful day. That's why I said, often, from my perspective, the most beautiful and sunshiny weather we have is in September and October, and it actually was really dry in September because of that this year. It's a little better now. Here comes some sirens. Here, we'll cut across Lake Street here. Guess they're coming up Whacker Drive here. The ambulance there. That's where we were just at there. There's that Calatrava statue there. Or it's a sculpture. Artistic, kind of abstract sculpture there. But hey, we got sirens. Crossing the confluence of there's the North Branch Chicago River. There goes another train going through there. It's a big line. Oh, the sun, every time the pulse of the sun there. It's like a strobe light going off here. Shows you how bright the sun is. I learned that during the eclipse. There's a metro train pulling into Ogilvy. So Adam, if you're still on there, that's where the commuter trains go into the Ogilvy station there. We're straight down Lake Street there. And hey, one goes one way, one goes the other way. There's the engine there, the diesel engines that pull them out. They usually back them in and pick up a new train there. Yeah, Northwestern Station, you're right. Do you remember the original historic train station before they tore it down to build the new Ogilvy? Again, designed by Hellman Jan. There's underneath the... We'll cross it real quick. Comes there was a scooter going along here. I almost got hit by a scooter. It's my own fault. Yeah, driving in the city's stressful because you got bikes, you got scooters, one wheels, you got people on the electric unicycle, pedestrians, people like me live streaming, walking in the middle of the street trying to catch sunsets and things like that. There's the Bank of America building there. Oh yeah, thanks Dahmer. Dahmer, I really appreciate you. You were so generous when I was at Wrigley Field there, and appreciate everybody supporting good content here. Here, look at this. Here's the Green Line. Look at the Green Line heading across the Lake Street Bridge. We saw this open. I think I was going on the water taxi when this opened. Look how the Green Line's stopping, probably waiting for signals. It's going to pull into the Clinton station here, but we can see the whole train line there going across the South Branch of the Chicago River, right where it starts here. And then, they got the CTA workers are there, so that's why it's going slow. There's the Beatnik Cafe right down here. You can sit right at the water level there. Yeah, H&B. Hopeful and blessed. Hopeful and blessed. Yeah, the Bears won. That's nice. So here, look at, oh, we got, these trees are changing color, turning yellow. Look at that. Yeah, we'll get to see fall color. There still wasn't that many Halloween decorations out on Friday night. We'll see if people set up some new ones. I think I saw Gents You Should Eat found one on St. Paul Street that we'll probably cruise by tonight. So there's one that I haven't filmed yet this year. I posted that rerun of the Skeletons. That was such a great one. That was over by the Paul. There's two skeletons on that. That building just looks like a haunted place there. There's the Evening Star heading under the Randolph Street Bridge here. Yeah, thanks Dahmer. And Michael, you both, thanks you so much for your support, and thanks for, I'm glad you enjoy these lives. You're such a great wealth of knowledge. Everybody else here tuning in here, and I need people's help. I need other people that lived in this city before I moved here. I moved here in 1999. People, you got the institutional memory of, you know, these train lines and train stations and buildings and neighborhoods, how neighborhoods change over time. And There's everything's in a constant state of flux. We were over here on Wednesday. We look how you can go down. You can go down. Yeah, we'll cross the river right here. There's the pink line. There's the pink line heading across there. See, we just went over there, Lake Street. Let's all gather at the river. Yeah. Look at that. Rolling on the river. Rolling. You can sing the Creedence Clearwater Revival version, or you can sing the Tina Turner version. Both good. So we'll just we'll cruise by the Thompson Center, see if they made any more progress. And it's amazing that they're redoing that whole building there. Yeah, we'll cross to the south side of the street here because we missed the light here. Wacker and Randolph here, where it's the western edge of the loop of Chicago. But we'll look down Wacker Street. We gotta wait for the left turns here. Yeah, Tina Turner rolling on a river. Those legs. Yeah, Tina Turner. So here, while we wait for the light to change, there's this bizarre meet here. There's the Bank of America. Here's some of the other corporate brands there. They're in this tower here. They built about 5 years ago. They're Bizarre Meats, so nobody's sitting outside. Everybody's inside. You go to the Bizarre Meats here. Jose Andres. And here we'll cross right here. There's the Beatnik Cafe, good funk. Hey, we got the light here, so let's cross the wide Wacker Drive. Of course, there's lower level. And see, there's how you get to the lower level where that truck is there. You can go down to the lower level Wacker Drive. If you want to do a Blues Brothers, you can speed up and pop out there and flip over a police car like they did in the movie. We'll get a good view of the Sears Tower in the next block here. Look at this building too. They built this about 5-10 years ago too. Yeah, you gotta sing. Well, time keeps on slipping away into the future. You know, we're gonna fly like an eagle. No, I'm just glad you guys get my references too, because sometimes, you know, there is a generation gap, and we talk about these old sitcoms and songs, and sometimes it doesn't connect with the younger audience. I understand that. I try to stay up. That's part of why I do this. You know, TikTok. It does cross generations there. I can learn stuff from the younger generation. Hopefully we can give the perspective of our years here. And I got plenty more years to go here. That's why I'm gonna keep active here. Keep walking here as long as we can. Sidewalk closed. Oh, come on. Every time here's the CNA. CNA used to be here. We'll cross here. There's nobody coming here. Look at this great view. We got to the Sears Tower. It's kind of hard to see with the sun there. We're looking south here. Maybe we can head across here. I don't know if we can get around here. Yeah, we can get around. Okay, good. So it's just the corner here. What are they doing here? They're working on the plaza. There's a view of the Sears Tower there. Yeah, they're working on the sidewalk and plaza here in front of this building at Franklin and Randolph. Look at that tower. See, you almost don't see it anymore because all the other taller towers hide it. And when that was built, that was probably one of the tallest towers in the loop. And now you can't even see it. He's selling duck merch, of course. Kevin, what do we always say? Everything that can be monetized will be monetized, including the presidency. You know, the Emoluments Act. You know, and it depends on if you're for that guy. It doesn't bother you whatever he does to cheapen and sell the office. And the same with the Democrats, do controversial things too. I know. I understand my political views span the gamut from the right to the left, and I don't expect people to agree with what me or Kevin talk about, but, you know, that's usually, you know, people always talk about the corruption in Chicago. There is corruption in Chicago, but we overlook it because it's been in this city for a long time, and people tolerate it to a certain level. Same with conservatives can tolerate the corruption of Trumpism, and Democrats tolerate the corruption of socialism. Or whatever, however you want to put it, you know, unfunded government programs. Okay, so here's the we're going underneath the Wall Street L line here at Randolph, and here we'll head under the Palace Theater. Here we'll stay on this south side street. Yeah, we'll get some nice views of the Thompson Center State of Illinois building. Just like Running Scared, that's why I watched that movie again, to see what the action scenes they had there in this filmed in this building before they renovated it. Google's taking it over. Yeah, Slick Willie, old Bill Clinton. Yeah, old Bill Clinton there. Well, long live Jimmy Carter. I can't believe Jimmy Carter made it to 100. That is awesome. And here, Avatar, live in concert. You can go to Cadillac Palace there. Here's what they're showing here. Beauty and the Beast, Ali, Titanic, Kimberly Akimbo, Clue, Shucked, Avatar. Look at that. Broadway and Chicago box office. The beloved animated series performed by a live orchestra. There's Some Like It Hot. Some Like It Hot. Oh, that's good. Look at all this stuff here. But there's the Thompson Center. They still got the glass curtain wall off here in the front. Here we'll get a better view of it once we walk by the City Hall here. And I'll stay on this side of the street here because we can view it better once we cross here. Here's LaSalle Street. There's that view down to the Board of Trade there. We got some sirens. Here comes some police here, so we'll get you some sounds of the city here, LaSalle Street, loop of Chicago. Yeah, that's a difference, Chris, I agree. Look at that truck. That truck's not getting out of the way. That police was just honking at that truck. Yeah, don't get in front of a speeding police car. Here we go. Couldn't even go fast. Here, LaSalle Street. Look at that amazing view down to the Board of Trade there, the old financial district. Yeah, they're converting a lot of these skyscrapers to housing along the street because of this. This is going to be offices for Google, and they're hoping to attract some. How you doing? How you doing? That's awesome. That's great. How you doing here? They're hoping to attract some people to live in the loop here that work there. They could walk to work, just walk down the street there. Mean Girls, the funniest musical of the year. You can see Mean Girls. See everything, every movie that was ever made is going to be turned into a musical. Larry and Balky, Perfect Strangers, the musical. You know, Alf, the musical. Here, look at, oh, there's some police activity going on. Maybe something's going on there. There, you can look into the atrium here. This is the former State of Illinois building, the Thompson Center. You can see how it's all exposed there. We're walking by the city Cook County building here. Pete from Hazlitt, how you doing there? Yeah, I wish you were here too. I wish you were here like Pink Floyd. Yeah, I know. Make America great again by buying this hat that was made in China. Yeah, everything that can be monetized will be monetized. Same as the shoes, the gold shoes. It's all a feeling, you know. So just don't forget the Tesla Elon Musk has associated his brand with that guy as well. So we'll see how that plays out in the free market there, which we'll see if he can continue to have his subsidies. Here's the Thompson Center, State of Illinois building. It's going to be Google's headquarters. We've been documenting this. It looks pretty much the same as it's looked the past few weeks here, so we'll keep on going. We'll go down to Daley Plaza, see if anything's going on at Daley Plaza. We got 1246 here. We'll just cruising through the loop here. I don't think there's going to be... Well, let's see. I said that last Monday, and there was something going on. There was that Peace Festival, I think, or was that the week before? I'm losing track of the days here. That was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, or at least the Cybertruck. You know, I think the Cybertruck has become like the symbol of. Yeah, they got something set up here. Look, they got some flags, so they're doing. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Daley Plaza. Usually in the summer and fall, they always got something programmed here. Look at this. So they got the flags here. Let's see what this is. So we'll make sure there's the media there. Yeah, they're taking group shot there. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. So here, Consulate General of Kyrgyzstan. K-Y-R-G-Y-Z. Kyrgyz Republic in Chicago. Look at this. This is amazing. So here, look at the flag here. Here's all the people here. Look at it. Look how nice this is. Nice group shot here. Kyrgyzstan, which is part. Look at the costumes. This is amazing. The traditional dress here. Look at that. Look at this nice group photo. So, if you're wondering what this is the Consulate General of the Kyrgyz Republic in Chicago, Kyrgyzstan. It's Central Asia here. Look at that. Look at the kids, even the flags there, and look at the wonderful traditional dress here. Look at that. Yeah, he's gonna get the photo there. Yeah. Yeah, the old Iron Curtain. You're right. You're right. This was part of the Soviet Union, and there was, just like United States dominated North America, the Soviet Empire dominated Asia all the way through Siberia, and yeah. Kyrgyzstan. Yeah. Yeah, how you doing there? Yeah, beautiful. Lake Orion. Hey, yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in there. Oh yeah, there's Biden family corruption too. I admit there's Biden family corruption. That's why I just saw that comment. I was trying to film this thing here. Oh yeah, there's corruption on the left, there's corruption on the right. I'm well aware of that living in the city here, and just, we can all still have ideals, and I've been burnt by government, you've been burnt by government. It doesn't matter. I live in the state of Illinois, where we send both Republican and Democratic governors to retire in jail, and Democratic aldermen. I subscribe to the Chicago Tribune. The Chicago Tribune did an expose about the corruption and so it becomes that we tolerate corruption on all sides. We tolerate the corruption of Trumpism because there's nothing we can do to stop it, and we tolerate the corruption of Bidenomics, because there's nothing we can do to stop it. And that's why people still feel so frustrated, because all these elections, there's so much corporate interest and corporate power. Why does the corruption exist? Money. Foreign influence uses money to influence both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Citizens United, I argue, has weakened us. The Supreme Court has weakened us because if it says money's free speech, the money sloshes around the world in this global economy, and foreign influence affects our politics. And there's foreign actors that have more money than we do as the little voters of America. So a lot of our so-called democracy and free and fair elections is an illusion, and it's been that way for a long time. You know, you can talk to the Native Americans or other marginalized groups that doesn't matter how they vote, they just have to deal with whatever the government deems, you know. And you know, here we'll cross here. There's the Nederlander Theater here. Here we'll cross right here at Dearborn Street here. Got the bike path here. So here we'll head around here. But that was nice seeing that. Kyrgyzstan shows you the diversity of Chicago, that we got that many people from Kyrgyzstan here in Chicago to go to Daley Plaza. You know, we have one of the largest Palestinian American communities in the country. We have a large Jewish American community in Chicago, has been here for a long time. We have a large, you know, all these. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's great. YouTube, how you doing there? That's great. So here, yeah. So here's Nederlander. We'll go by here, and block 37 here. You're from Wall Street. Thanks, Dahmer. We like your perspective there. Yeah, I know. It's just, I think they did an independent study. They were like, and I don't know, you know, every study has a bias right to the left. You know, no study is completely independent, even if it claims to be independent or tries to be impartial. They did a study. Well, okay, so this came from the New York Times or the Washington Post. So you can, if you don't like those news outlets, you can automatically discount what I'm going to say. But they did a study where Trump's policies will add more to the deficit than Kamala's. And that's shocking, because Kamala is going to spend a lot too. It shows you, you know, gone are the days, you know, of balance the budget. It's like we're in this new, brave new world where it's all deficits don't matter anymore. The new math, you know, all our money's based on debt. So if we can create more debt, it'll support the stock market. Look at all this. Dahmer, I want your perspective on how much stimulus, how much the Fed and Congress stimulated, and it mostly ended up in the stock market, and it benefited, I argue, billionaires more than it benefited the people at the bottom, because they had to do that to save our economy. And yes, the Fed did a triple somersault. Supposedly we're having the soft landing, but I'm still skeptical, because we've gone so long without a recession. How long can we really go without it? Are they going to just keep what China's doing, keep stimulating the economy over and over again, and that's what all central banks are doing that. And they realize the social unrest that would follow if we went through a prolonged recession like we did in 2009 will be much greater now than it was in 2009. And they caught it, you know, Occupy Wall Street. You know, would Obama been elected if the economy wasn't in free fall at that time, you know? And that was the housing crisis. Here's hey, Annie's going to be at the Chicago Theater here. We're heading up State Street here. We got 1254. I'll amend the title here. I meant to go by Millennium Park, but we won't get to Millennium Park today. We'll do it tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody for sticking on here. We since there was something going on at Daley Plaza, I didn't have time to go to Millennium Park today. I'm on my lunch break here. I got a meeting to go back to. Here's where somebody threw a rock. Somebody threw 2 rocks at Channel 7 News here. That happened when the DNC Democratic convention was going on, and they took it out on No, I take it back. It happened when the debate was going on, hosted by ABC, and I think that had something to do with it. And it shows how politically fraught all our society is here. So here we'll cross Lake Street. I'll cross the street here. There's Lake Street under the L tracks here. Hey, visiting Chicago, tell us how you're getting around there. Look at the screen there. There's the trains coming in. There's the Witt Hotel. Zinzani. Look at this sculpture. Yeah, agitators. Yeah, I know. Drew was talking about that, and I know I want Scott's perspective because Scott's actually, you know, in the areas affected there in western North Carolina. You know, all this misinformation about the FEMA and the response, it's probably going to get worse if Florida is hit by this latest hurricane, which is strengthening. So it's going to be, you know, heading into the election, we're going to have another active hurricane season that's going to be politicized. The FEMA will be politicized. People's lives will be politicized, just like everything, you know. And it's such a shame that it's just such a shame that we have a political environment that it's almost impossible for any political candidate to be a unifier. The center's been hollowed out. The extremists on the lefts and rights are in charge, and they're dividing us. They'd rather divide us, divide and conquer, than unite us. And it's happening, you know, on all sides. But it's the nature of political parties. The founding fathers really didn't want us to divulge in political parties. All countries divulge in this. All democracies evolve into political parties. And I argue it's because of money. It's because of money and special interests. There's the green line heading around the loop here. Hey, here comes the brown line. Look at that. There's Wabash looking north. Tall Trump Tower, Virgin Hotels. Yeah, here's the Lips Couch. Let's go check out the Lips Couch here under the. This is an historic building here. It used to be a commercial building, 203 North Wabash. It's been a hotel for a while. You go to Miss Ricky's there, and look at the Lips here. You can sit on the Lips Couch. Let's see what this looks like. The doors are open here. There you go. Hey, Miss Ricky's, they got all the ties. Look at that. They got all the ties there. Go to Miss Ricky's here, this nice lounge here in the Virgin Hotels. Look at that. They got trumpets for the lights. That's nice. Oops, go ahead. I like the ties there. Thank you. There, we'll head out here. But I got to go back to work here. I got a meeting I got to prepare for. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in here. I really appreciate people's attention. And follow me on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok. We'll do the Chicago Marathon on TikTok on Sunday. Brian Willie Chicago on TikTok. And if my TikTok ever goes down, that's why we got the YouTube backup. I can live stream here just like now. We usually do a lunchtime walk. And thanks for following me on both platforms. Seems like the train's going to head around there. There we go. We got the green line around the bend there. Lake in Wabash here. We'll head over to Michigan Avenue. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, the meeting should be fine. Gotta go to work, what a bummer. But yeah, we'll keep streaming here from Chicago. Thanks for your interest, and if I missed anybody's comments or questions there, we'll get it next time. And thanks for letting me be human here. See you, Lorraine. Dahmer, thanks. Oh yeah, the L fell off the tracks there. You're right, Dahmer. That's that. I think in the late 1970s, the L train tragically fell off there and people died, and that's why. Yeah, they have that. It's a sharp bend there, so it doesn't happen again. Thanks for the good information. Just like that. See, you remember that, Carrie. Yeah, thanks, Sharon and Alvin. Hope you have a good afternoon there. John James, Chris, Michael, everybody else. Even Adam, thanks everybody. Philip, thanks. The banking system's too big to fail. You're right. I get that, Dahmer. And they'll bail out the banks. The banks know it, so they can be reckless. The banks can be reckless because they're going to use the taxpayer money, just like Major League Baseball and NFL, to subsidize. And why are we subsidizing the billionaires? We have to subsidize their lifestyles, and it makes us angry. So I'm going to remind people of that, including I'm not going to subsidize Elon Musk's lifestyle. So have a great day, everybody. We'll catch you later here on TikTok tonight. We'll look for Halloween decorations. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you later there. Yeah. Didn't even say hello. Damien. Yeah, Lorraine, Dahmer, Carrie. Okay, we'll talk to you later from Chicago. Thanks a lot, everybody. Okay, bye.